My name is Martin Hibbert and I've been nominated for Team Fundraiser of the Year. 22nd of May 2017, I bought my daughter Eve some surprise tickets. Me and Eve, that's what we did, went to concerts. So there was always the agreement that we would probably leave during the encore, miss the rush and kind of get out before the crowds. 10:30 came and I had to drag her out and kind of made our way through the city room. And like I say, unfortunately, we were 6 metres away when he detonated his bomb. Everybody literally around us died instantly. Didn't think I was going to get out alive. And that's just what was going through my head, that, you know, if I closed my eyes, I'd be dead, and Eve would probably be dead too. So that's kind of what kept me alive, really, just thinking, like, you've got one job to do now, to make sure Eve got out, because I didn't think I was going to get out myself. And then I wake up in intensive care a couple of weeks later, to be told that, you know, we both made it out, but it was a terrorist attack and 22 people had died. And then I think about 5 weeks later, I was told that I'd suffered a spinal cord injury and that I wasn't going to walk again. When you first hear that, you think, my life's over. Everything I've done for the last 40 years, you know, take my dog for a walk, go to the football, you know, it's all gone. I met the Spinal Injuries Association on the day I was told I wasn't going to walk again. This nutter came in called Gary Dawson, who at the time was a peer support officer, wheelchair user, to see this nutter come in and go in, you know, the life you want to live, it's up to you. He was what I needed. We'd used my story for a pitch to the October Club. We'd won the pitch, which then ended up being just short of £1 million. Somebody just made a comment about, so how are you going to raise £1 million next year? You know, and it was like, well, you know, we'll do something crazy, we'll climb Mount Everest or something. They came back and they said, don't think Mount Everest is possible, but the second hardest one's probably Kilimanjaro. I was like, right, let's do it. It was 5 days up, 2 days down, but the team I had around me, it was just an amazing experience, and to know that there's not many people who've done it in a wheelchair, it just makes it that even more special. Without the Spinal Injuries Association and the team, you know, the climb wouldn't have been able to have happened. It's like any successful organisation, whether it's a football team, whether it's a business, it's never one person, it's a team. You know, I wanted this to be about how we view disability in the UK. Let's embrace it, let's celebrate it. You know, look at what somebody can do in a wheelchair when they've got the right help and support. They can do the impossible. So why don't we take that into everyday life? Let's invest in disability so that everybody can live a fulfilled life like I do.